Hello, this is Shilpa, your career and life coach. You must have been listening to my podcast Life and Living with Shilpashree, and although I've spoken on many topics related to the human psyche, today I'm here to specifically talk about how you're doing as we go through humanity's most severe crisis since the last World War. So, how are you doing today? What are you feeling as you go through this barrage of happenings? Frankly, for each one of us, it is overwhelming to say the least. I expect you might be observing that you are tending to procrastinate even if you have generally been an organized person. You might not feel like cleaning your home or exercising or unable to focus on work. This is normal in such a situation because our reptilian brain is more concerned about our immediate situation, and anything that seems like a threat to survival is naturally prioritized. What this means is, if there's anything you want to do which is not addressing your current situation, it will be blocked, leading you to procrastinate. As time passes and we continue living in this extended crisis, without an end date to all these problems in sight, it saps and drains your energy, leaving you feeling exhausted emotionally and physically. So how do we tide through this uncertainty? Stop consuming excessive news. It is important to know what is happening around us, but not in the way it is heaped upon us. In today's world, with the internet everywhere, we are bombarded with information. Most of us consider anything in print or a news site as trustworthy, reliable information. Many times though, it's only speculation and not the reality. You will find news headlines with a question mark, meaning it's only someone speculating about somebody. It's not the holy grail. Similarly, observe and you see a pattern. News on COVID will say India is in stage 3? Question mark. Some publications don't even use the question mark. They state it like a fact in the first line and put the question in the second line. For example, India is in stage 3. Is India in community transmission? Question mark. But the damage is done when the people read the headline. Also, there are people and companies who create and bombard social media with wrong information, many times intentionally. You would have all come across fake news, and now there are websites dedicated to this, where we can go and check if a certain viral WhatsApp message is actually true or not. Right? So please, simply stay away. Join a local COVID support group if you truly want to help others and only focus on the relevant information. Instead, watch something that can make you feel good. It can be an entertaining movie, it can be a motivating TED Talk or a motivating podcast. It could be fun YouTube videos, for example. I personally love the YouTube channel Jordandian, which is about Bangalore and Bangaloreans. It is hilarious, and every Bangalorean like me will be able to resonate with this. Shift focus. You need to look at what actually is in your control. So start looking at what you can do right now and just do that. For example, you can start a gratitude journal and write 3 things that you're grateful for every morning after waking up and before sleeping. The things that bring a smile to your face just by thinking about it. Do you know that love and gratitude are emotions that have the highest vibrational frequencies and are therefore the highest emotional states that we can be in as humans? You will feel a surge of positive energy when you do this, and this will ensure you are not grumpy when someone talks to you. You don't want to spread misery now, do you? Move your body. Those in the medical fraternity will be aware of psychosomatic connections, which in layman terms are mind-body connections. What is felt in our mind in a non-physical state will also be felt by our bodies in the physical state. Meaning, if you are feeling sad, your body too will be low on energy. But then, vice versa is also true, meaning what we feel in our body, we can also feel in our minds. So what does this translate to? It means you can change your state of mind simply by moving your body as well. Yes. Have you experienced this? You might have been sitting on a chair, worrying about something, and your friends or your mom said, just go up, go to the balcony and get a breath of fresh air. And when you go to your balcony, you might have found yourself naturally stretching and you feel good doing that, don't you? So, if you feel low anytime, simply move from that place and change your physiology. You can also dance, jump, exercise, and even better, do this together with your family. It'll be a load of fun. Practice silence. Every day, give yourself 15 minutes where you will enter your special space, a space where you can sit alone without disturbance as much as possible. Sit in silence with your eyes closed and spine comfortably erect for as long as you can. It is natural for thoughts to come. Just observe them and let them pass. You don't need to have a blank mind. Choose only to observe your thoughts and let them go. You will feel a sense of peace and tranquility. Try to stay with this feeling as much as you can through the day. If you can dedicate another 15 minutes, I suggest you do Om chanting at least 21 times a day. Sit with eyes closed. Keep palms facing upwards on your knees with the pointer and the thumb touching, and chant Om as long as you can stretch it in a single breath. This is the ancient science of using breath and the vibration of the sounds to create a positive vibration within ourselves. Get in touch with the elements. If possible, shower twice daily, once in the morning and once at night, or get wet in the rain. Stand in your balcony or terrace, preferably early morning or at night after dinner, and open out your arms, feel the breeze, and let it just wash over you. Remember, when you travel to some beautiful hills, on reaching the top, you must have done exactly this. Am I right? Also, if you live in a house or apartment with access to a garden, walk barefoot on the soil or the grass, and you can even lie down if you can. Light an oil lamp or a candle while you are sitting in silence or while doing your Om chanting. This lets your body be in touch with the elements of nature, the building blocks of what we are made up of as well: water, wind, earth, and fire. I am not touching upon the fifth element in this video. These things add to your well-being and give you the energy you need to do your work and keep going on every day. Celebrate small wins. This is very important. Say you had to finish making a presentation for a client. Once you're done, take a few minutes to stretch, put on some music, make yourself a nice cup of your favorite drink, be it tea or coffee, and relax. Basically, do whatever you like to do once you've accomplished something and celebrate every small win. It could be that you kept putting off starting something, like exercising every morning or journaling your day. So when you actually do it, celebrate the win. The subconscious mind is very protective of us and is constantly filtering off what it sees to be unimportant from our lives. When we do not celebrate something good, we give it the message that it was not important and doesn't matter to us. So go on and celebrate every small win. Do this for everyone in your family. It will perk them up as well. Make meaningful connections. Instead of messaging your friend on WhatsApp to ask how they are doing, make a quick call or ask for a convenient time so you can video chat. It can be a quick 5 to 10 minutes, but you and your friend will come away feeling the kind of happiness that a WhatsApp message can never bring. Connect this way to at least one person every day. Do the same with your relatives or family members who are staying away. While talking about making meaningful connections, let me ask you this. When was the last time you asked your family member who is currently living with you, how are you? It could be your spouse, child, parents, siblings, basically anyone living with you right now. Most often, we take them for granted and don't know what they are going through. Go one step further and give them a hug, a nice long one, and tell them you love them so much but don't express it often. These things might be difficult for some of you, but then what do you have to lose? Leave your awkwardness aside and just do it. It's totally worth it. Help others. As cliche as this may sound, studies have shown that we are more motivated when we focus on helping others. If you have to cook for yourself, you may not feel like it. But if your neighbor or a friend is unwell, you will definitely get up and cook, pack, and get the same sent across. You may not feel like working on a video or a blog you had planned to, but when you realize that this could actually motivate others and help people in your community, you will be up and doing it in no time. If we are able to shift and be more flexible about how we think about things and get out of the victim mentality, where the question is always, why is this happening to me or us? You will see that every challenge is an opportunity to grow. Practice these 8 tips and remember, we cannot control external circumstances, but we can choose how to respond to them. That is what makes you, you. Unique in all your glory and irreplaceable. That's what you are, and so is each one of us. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? So simply choose, how do you want to respond? Who do you want to be? As said in one of my favorite movies, Kung Fu Panda, who am I? The son of a panda? The son of a goose? A student? A teacher? The dragon warrior? Turns out I am all of those things. So stay motivated, focus on what you can control, take your vitamins, mask yourself, stay home, exercise, spend time with your family and help each other. Make every moment count and live fully in every breath you take. Together, we will tide through. Stay tuned for my next post or video on my website shilpashrees.com or podcast Life and Living with Shilpashree. Write to me via the website if you would like to ask me anything, or drop me a voice message on Anchor, Spotify, or any podcast platform that you might be using. Hope you liked this video. Take care and stay cheerful.